Okay, I wanted to share with you some things that you might actually need. I mean, do we need anything? Like, do we need anything? Like, we need some stuff, but like, do we need, you know what I mean? Like, do you need it? But like, you might actually need it. And we're just gonna talk about it. The first one is this guy right here. I reference it a lot, and you might not, like, I don't usually show it. So like, you might be like, what are you talking about? This is the Switch from Sigma. This is the full-size one. I actually had a favorites collaboration with them, like a favorites like bundle a while back with the travel size one, which is, I can't find it. I don't know where it is, which is actually really concerning. But it's just like a smaller version of this. It's a little circle, but it's basically just like a little rubber mat with all these different textures, and it's meant to be used to switch between shades if you want to reuse a brush. So you just kind of like buff it, you know, and it pulls off all of like the old product basically so that you can switch between products, which is amazing, especially because if you know me at all and you know my 38 brush, it's literally, I designed it to be like an all over face brush so that I didn't have to switch brushes. So it's nice to be able to just like do after my contour, do my bronzer, do after my bronzer to do my blush. You know what I mean? So it's actually like one of the things that I use, I use it every single time I do my makeup. And I just don't talk about that often. So I just wanted to like give it an extra shout out. And it has all these little like sections for like eyeshadow, liquid products, blending, so like eyeshadow or like any kind of powder or whatever, that kind of stuff. And it's double-sided. So if you dirty up one side, you can use the other side. I use this side today. And then I just clean it with a little bit of dish soap to break down all the whatever. Lather it up, do a little bit of this. ASMR. And it's just nice because it prevents you from like wasting things like paper towels, you know? I'm sure that people could use rags or whatever, but it's just really, it works really, really nicely, especially to like remove powders and stuff. So I wanted to shout this out because it is a game changer if you need something like this. Okay, in a similar vein, and I have talked about this before, but it's been a while. This is the Reani, I never say it properly, and I still don't know if I'm saying it right. The Reani brush drying rack, okay? This is a 3-tiered one. Now I don't know because I haven't looked if they have different sizes. It says 3 tiers. You'll see there's like a little shelf in the back. So your brush, basically like after you wash your brushes, you just like pop it like that. And it's tilted so that it's not being, it's like the wetness isn't being trapped in like the barrel of the brush or whatever, or like down here. And then it has like, obviously it has 2 tiers, and then it has like up here for like, I don't know, sponges, puffs, whatever. It has this removable tray, which I never use. This is such a random thing that was actually sent to me like 6 years ago or something, like 2019 maybe. The people at Reani were like, we have this brush drying rack. Would you like to try it? We'd love to give you a code for it for your followers or whatever. I use this every single time I wash my brushes. And I have ever since I received it. Like, it is so good. It does come apart. I leave it assembled and I just kind of like pop it underneath my desk. But you can take it apart and like put it away if you want. But it's just so good, and it holds so many brushes, and you can even like stack them on top. Like sometimes I'll stack like the smaller ones on top of larger ones if you run out of room. I'm gonna put it down now. It's just like one of those things that if you are someone who has like a decent amount of brushes, or you're just like a makeup lover, it is such a game changer. Like, it really helps dry your brushes out properly, so you're actually taking care of them, because you do not want moisture to be like sinking, just sitting in like the base of the bristles, like in the ferrule. You know what I mean? That's what this thing is called. I learned that when I designed this brush. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you are drying them out properly. So it's kind of incredible. I do have, or like, I think I had a code. I definitely don't make money off of it. Occasionally I'll get like an email at my old email being like, someone used your code to purchase a freaking brush rack thing. And I don't think it's like attached to any account or anything. So it's not benefiting me, but I really love it. So yeah, I don't know. If you need a drying rack for your brushes, I highly recommend that one. It's really, really good. Okay, this is also very random, and I don't know if I have mentioned this before, but I sleep at night. Dude, I am mummied up when I sleep at night, all right? I am covered. I'm covered head to toe. I sleep with cotton gloves on, and the main reason that I started doing this was because I think I watched a Dr. Dre video where she was basically like talking about, I don't know, like moisture, hand moisture, and like sleeping with gloves, cotton gloves on at night. And something that I had struggled with for years was just like keeping my hands moisturized. Because, you know, you're constantly like washing your hands and all that. And no matter how much I moisturized, my hands always felt dry, like always felt dry, until I started wearing cotton gloves at night. And it made a huge difference. Like it really just helps to kind of like lock in that moisture. And I've also noticed that like it helps prevent like serious creasing from like laying on your hand or whatever. Like if you just end up on top of your hand or your hands underneath your pillow, I would sometimes wake up with like these creases in my hand from that kind of thing, like having my hand underneath me. And the cotton glove just kind of helps like protect the hand skin from that as well. The one thing I did want to mention is I do have full finger ones that I don't use as often. I'll only use them when I'm not wearing press-ons. When I am wearing press-ons, I have, these are the ones I'm using right now, fingerless ones. And the reason I wanted to distinguish, oh, they're covered in cat hair. The reason I wanted to distinguish between the two is I wear press-ons regularly. You do not want to be trapping moisture around your press-ons. Like you don't want to do that. That's when, you know, you can get like, you know, like nail fungus and stuff. So just keep that in mind. I've never had that problem, but it was something that I thought about when I bought the cotton gloves. So I got them, like I saw that there were fingerless ones and I was just like, okay, also I'll do that. It definitely like doesn't trap moisture as well because, you know, there's an opening there, but I still find that it helps to like moisturize, especially like the center of my hand, and it protects the skin on my hand. So I just thought I'd mention that. I don't know. It's something that I do and it has helped. Okay. Seriously though, you should see me at night. Like I have gloves, like, and if I'm wearing like cotton gloves on my feet with like a moisturizer or something, or like a urea cream on my feet, bro, head to toe covered. It's so crazy. It's crazy. Oh, I should actually just mention, since I get compliments on my nails all the time, these are different. These are actually from Glamnetic. They were sent to me by Glamnetic, so thank you very much. And I'm obsessed with them. They're in the style Fiancé'd, and they're my new favorite style ever. They're like a chrome ombre, like nude, basically. Yeah. Gorgeous. Oh my God. I did them yesterday and my boyfriend was like, they look expensive. And I was like, oh, stop. They do though. New favorite style. Okay, next up, this is another thing that I have talked about quite a bit. This is the Half Magic Flick Eraser. They have the Flick eyeliner. I'm not like I'll be honest with you, I'm not so wild about I don't know how well you can see, about the style of their eyeliner. It's this like flat felt kind of thing. And it's the same like shape and style of their eyeliner. So this is the here's why I like this. This is the eraser version. It is not a makeup remover, but a micellar water in here. So if you need to clean up a wing or like any, I mean, especially a wing, but like lip liner, whatever it might be, if you need to clean something up, the fact that it's micellar water and it's not a makeup remover, it doesn't have that oil in it, so it's not going to bleed. It's not going to make a mess. The micellar water is really, really good for just like sharpening up an edge and not like mixing with makeup or breaking anything up or whatever. So I'm obsessed with this. It's like such a staple in like my makeup, I guess, routine in general. If I'm doing a wing, especially nowadays, I'm older, my wings are either thick or I just struggle because like the skin around this area is just like a little bit more loose. It's a necessity, okay? This is just like one of those products that's just good to have. And it's gonna save you. It's gonna save you like more often than not, trust me. So yeah, I just wanted to shout this out. I had definitely talked about this in the past, but if you've been sleeping on it, trust me, like you gotta stop. Just stop. Just cut it out. Actually, I probably should have used it over here. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna use it a little bit over here because I kind of messed up this wing. Ooh, and you only need like a little bit. Oh, it just sharpens things up so quick. That's all I needed. So good. Obsessed. Bro, this is the Summer Fridays Flushed Lip Stain in the shade Almond, and I am obsessed with it. I like can't even talk about it enough. It is literally my lip color. I will insert just like a little clip from a short that I filmed so that you can see it, because I am wearing it on my lips, but I'm also wearing like 12 other things. But I'll just give you a little swatch of the color. Oh, that's a lip stain. What? I'm obsessed with that. Like, are you kidding me? Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm so obsessed with it. It is so perfect. It's like my favorite. It has become my favorite lip stain liner because I have a lot of different lip stain liners, and there's a lot of colors that I like, okay? But either they're too dark, like they're cool toned enough, but they're a little too dark, or they're just like a little too orange, a little too pink. This is light enough. And it's like the perfect kind of taupey nude for my lip. Oh my God. When I tell you I'm obsessed with it, I'm so obsessed with it. I immediately went on Sephora. Obviously it's sold out because it's a gorgeous color. But I turned on Sephora notifications. So I'm waiting for it to come back. But oh my God, is it so gorgeous. So I'm just obsessed. I'm just absolutely obsessed. They really nailed it. Like for a pale person who needs like a nice taupey, like it's relatively cool toned. It's not too warm. Like, oh my God, it's just so beautiful. I'm obsessed with it. My only problem, and I don't know if it's just the ones that I received, my like little applicator, my little felt applicator is like, it kind of looks, I don't know if you can even see that. It kind of looks like it exploded. When I looked at it on Sephora, it looks like that is supposed to be like a flat edge, but it's all fluffy and it looks like it exploded. And I kind of like the fluff. It helps me apply it. And if it's not meant to be like that, then we're going to have problems. But we'll cross that road when we get there, okay? Because I am obsessed with it. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It's a beautiful color and I'm so happy with it. And I'm just hoping that it is something that like lasts and doesn't dry out. I will keep you posted on that. But it's become like one of my favorite, like this and then my Etch lip liner from Katie Jane Hughes brand. Obsessed. Obsessed. Okay, and then finally, this is another one that I'm like, have I spoken about this before? Because if I haven't, it's a travesty. This is the Briogeo Style and Treat Shampooing Sec. Oh, I think that part is French. Shampoo. I honestly, I don't know. It's a little puff. It's a little dry shampoo puff. Look at this. It's a tiny little puff, okay? And you twist it to open it up, and then you just do that, like you stamp it at your scalp, and then you can close it, obviously, which is nice. But oh my God, this is a game changer. Let me tell you why. When you have short hair, and I'm including people with like bobs, okay? If you have like a nice little like bob situation going on. When you use an aerosol dry shampoo, or even a non-aerosol dry shampoo, like I really do like the one from, is it K18? That's non-aerosol. I do really like that. It's hard when you have short hair to maintain it at the root, especially when your hair is bleached. And trust me, because I'm about to go like fully platinum this weekend and I'm so excited about it. Ends can be dry, all right? And when you're using one of those sprays or mists or aerosols, it just goes all over the place and then it dries out your ends. And I don't like that. So it's I was gonna say fantastic and fabulous. What's great about this is that you can literally like separate. I know I don't need it at all because I washed my hair, but you can separate your hair and just kind of like stamp it at the root and completely bypass the ends so that you're not drying that out. It's so good. As in terms of like the actual formula, like it gets the job done. I don't know if it's like the best dry shampoo there is in the world. It definitely like makes my roots, when I need it, it makes my roots look clean, less greasy, and it helps to prevent drying out my ends, which is really amazing. Because I often find that like if I go in with one of those sprays or aerosols or whatever, dry shampoo, then I end up having to like, you know, put oil in my ends because they've dried out so much. And then I end up with like so much product in my hair and it just makes me feel like I need to wash my hair more often. And I'm just not able to like space it out enough. I have been dabbling in the Abby Young method. I did it a little bit before I chopped my hair off and dyed and bleached it again. And I am still continuing it. And if you would be interested in hearing about my process and the products that I like from a person who has a pixie and is bleached, let me know. I can make that video. So yeah, I'm pro like washing your hair enough, like the amount that you need, and not like pushing it so far. I've actually found that my hair has been much more healthy when I'm like not waiting 5 days to wash it. But there are those days when like my hair just gets greasy, like it's very fine. And especially when my roots grow out, it can look really greasy. And this has been such a game changer. So I highly recommend this. I feel like I haven't heard anyone else talk about it. So especially, and I know that some of you have pixies. So if you need a dry shampoo, highly recommend. All right, guys, that's it. Those are just a few of the things that I wanted to share with you that maybe I haven't spoken about in a really long time, or I haven't ever talked about. And I wanted to share them with you because they're things that I use regularly that have just like changed the game for me in specific areas of my life. And I want to share them with you. And like, do you need stuff? Like, no, probably not. But like, maybe you've been struggling with something and you're like, oh, that thing will help. You know what I mean? That's why I share. Don't feel pressured to buy stuff that you don't need, though. Thank you so much for watching. I enjoyed. Hope you did too. Let me know what videos you want to see next. Let me know if you want to see that hair video, because I haven't really talked about like products that I use in my hair or like my process or anything. But I think I'm in a pretty good place. And I'll see you in the next one.